So what is going on, everyone? I have for you a very easy 2 tower chimps. So what we're going to do is we're going to want to play on the map Resort. Very awesome map. Most people use logs, but we're going to do Resort and we're going to put on chimps. Your hero does not matter. We won't be using a hero at all in this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a wizard and we're going to put him in the top right of the square up here. Once we do that, we're gonna upgrade him to fireball, and we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit. He's gonna go, and we're gonna try and get a 0-2-2 as fast as possible. So we're gonna get intense magic here on round 8 or end of the 7, whichever. And then I'm just gonna talk a little bit while we're saving up for Wall of Fire. So 2 tower chimps, it's kind of funny because something that worked so long ago still works. So I've done 2 tower chimps a couple different ways on a couple different accounts, and you know, this one, it's kind of this was the first one I ever did, so this is kind of like a tribute in a way. It's like a new map but with the same strategy that I used a long time ago, because logs used to be the map that was a go-to. And honestly, I like the look of Resort way more than I do like the look of logs, personally. So it's kind of nice to be able to do this on a different map as well. And it is going to get a little closer. Going to be going around a double loop, but here we're going to be able to get our Wall of Fire. And you can slow it down on round 11 if you wish. Or, I mean, I haven't really tested, but you can go to round 12, get Wall of Fire. And the reason that we placed him in the top right is actually because of this little firewall being to the right here. So this is like firewall manipulation, which also we're going to make him his 2-2. But yeah, his little firewall manipulation, it kind of needs to be up there because it's going to loop around 2 separate times. It would, if you place your fire wizard to the left, it'll put the fire over here, and it will pretty much make it a lot less efficient. It won't help as much. So that's why we put him to the top right. And now we're just gonna save up for the helicopter. But yeah, what I was saying was, so it's kind of cool that after all of this time, like, the same exact setup works. It still works. So we're gonna be doing a wizard helicopter strat, and you can buy the helicopter here at the end of round 19. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. Place the helicopter. I'm just gonna put him here, and I'm gonna lock him in place right here. So he's gonna be over here until we get the upgrades. I will see you guys once we get about roughly $1,400. Alright, so we're back. We got 1,400 bucks. First thing we're gonna do is get pursuit so he can go around the whole track. And the next thing that we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be making him a 2-0-2. Because the fire wizard is gonna handle pretty much everything else at this point. So basically every round we're gonna get those 2 upgrades real quick, and then after that we will start going into the bigger upgrades. So we need 2,000 for razor rotors, and we also need 1,600 for shimmer. So I will see you once we get that money, and I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so now that we have the money, we're gonna get both of the upgrades. So we're gonna go into razor rotors. It's gonna make him super, it's a good like damage spike, and then wizard, we're gonna hit shimmer up, and we actually should be able to get to the necromancer's army before 40 as well. So I will see you guys on round like 39. Alright, so round 39 is complete, and we are gonna get his undead army. Now this is the only thing that you're gonna have to do throughout the entire run. So we're gonna take his little, you know, where you can click and place where you want to put it, and we're actually going to click over here. So over here is going to make it go up and to the left, and that's pretty much all that we really want it to do. and we will be saving up. Both upgrades are in the 20Ks. We are going to be saving up for the dart ship first, then we're going to go into the Prince of Darkness, and then we'll do the tier 5s. So I will meet you back here when everything is all set and done. So nothing special does happen here. However, I did want to make sure that that you got it right. So if the balloons, excuse me, that was a short round. The balloons are going to want to go up and go over all the way left as much as possible. So if you can get it around that spot, it may take a couple of clicking up and down or resetting it to get it to do this, but it's not a big issue early on. Alright, so it is now the end of round 49. We can get our dart ship, and we will now be saving up for 28,000 for Prince of Darkness, and then once we get him, we save up for the 49,000 for the helicopter. Alright, end of round 65. We have enough for the Prince of Darkness, which is going to be great. And we are actually going to save up now for the Apache Prime, which I believe is going to be 80 something. So I will see you in the 80s. Alright, so end of wave 83, we got the helicopter. Now we are quite literally done. The rest of this game, you don't have to do anything. You have already won. If you have made it this far, you have already won 2 tower chimps. Yeah. So anyway, I guess I'm just going to talk about, like, for a little bit, the nostalgic purposes. Because, yeah, when I first started a long time ago, my first 2 tower chimps was on logs. And it was with the helicopter and the wizard monkey. And I'm not sure what happened, because a lot of buffs and a lot of nerfs happen with every patch once in a while. So the wizard monkey got a bit nerfed, I believe, and then he got buffed hard again a long time later. But when you look at other people's, like, 2 tower chimps, I don't know if people still use the helicopter wizard. It was just something that I feel like used to be really popular, and then now it's gone. But apparently as well, 2 tower chimps doesn't work with certain heroes and certain things anymore. So kind of like, in a way, being banned but not banned. I'm not sure how true this really is, but I feel like this might actually be true too. So I heard, like, you can't use soda, you can't use, like, a couple other things. And I was actually trying to brew up and think of what I wanted to use, because I wanted to bring something new. So I was trying to, like, do different pairings of monkeys, and finally I just gave up and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use the classic that I know of that works. So that's where the helicopter and the wizard came from. So I do hope you guys did enjoy, though. I do hope that it helped in any way, that you were able to get the achievement. I was very, very happy that my first video, my return to YouTube, was my last video, and it was easy student loans achievement, and I didn't expect it to pop off at all. But it reached over 1,000 views already, and it seems to be helping people, and I'm very happy that it was able to do that, because, you know, that's the whole goal of making these videos, is so that, you know, it can help people get these achievements that might be struggling or don't really know what to do or where to go. And so I'm glad that it was able to help somebody or many people. That was really, really awesome, though. I've quit YouTube for a long time because, I don't know, I didn't really necessarily, like, get bored of it, but YouTube is something that, it's something I want to do consistently and all the time. And I remember I was trying to change it up, because when you try to do the same thing every day, all day, it gets really, really difficult. And a lot of people don't like change. A lot of people are here for, like, certain things. So the moment you stop doing certain things, those people go away, and then, like, it gets discouraging and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. I've never actually done Bloons content before. I've played so much Bloons, like so much Bloons. If I had all of my accounts combined for the amount of playtime I played on Bloons, wow. Like, it is my most played Steam game by far. It's just what I like to do to like have fun and unwind. And but there's a lot of content I can do, and I'm gonna be pushing out as many videos as I can to help people and just have fun with Bloons. I've never gotten to do Bloons on YouTube, so if you do like what I've been doing or do enjoy what I've been doing, I would appreciate it for sure if you gave me any kind of support. So thank you for watching, and I do hope this helped you guys out. Peace.